Ah, it's almost out. Alright, so these ones I think are pretty good. I'll take those off. Alright, let's see here. So I tried to light up my other lantern, but it was having issues. So this is the good and trusty one right now, seems like. The other one, I'm just going to put a brand new generator in and clean everything. I really like that lamp. So we'll give it a try here. All right. A little tired today. I'm not feeling so good. So I'm just using a little bit of this Crisco butter flavor. All right, bring you back just a moment. All right. Let's flip these real quick here. Darn it. That's the way it goes. It's like making pancakes. Just having a hard time today. Come on, you can do it. Be nice. Oh, my thing went out. I gotta come back to you in a second. All right, this one's got a little burnt. That's okay. Not that big a deal. I like a little burnt. I think it adds some flavor, to be honest with you. See how we're doing here. All right, so we're good on this one here. It's been a tough day. All right, here we go. Let's go for another set here. Bring you back in just a moment here. All right. We got that going there. So we're gonna cook them. So yeah, they're okay here. They seem okay. Let's try one of these here. Oh yeah, really good. There's nothing like fresh bread, even if you're not feeling good. I caught like a little bit of my son or daughters or somebody's cold. Yeah, I learned this little bread thing from Outdoor Boys. You know, mix everything up in a bag and then let it ferment, you know, rise. Works out really good. Oh. So it went out again. It's hard to control the heat on these things. There we go. This is tough day. Tough day. Air conditioner kicked on. It's been hot today. But now hold on. But yeah, like the Coleman stove or one of the other propane stoves, one of those things might have been better because you kind of dial the heat down a little bit, or like say, like Steve Winkleman, you know, he uses that like a diffuser. I'm gonna get a diffuser. It's a good idea. That guy really has a grip on that kind of stuff. There we go. But so what I do is it's like I just smash them down to make them thinner. They're cooked through good. Everybody has their own technique. I think it's really important to use your own technique, to have some individualism as best you can. And I'll flip it around. Ah, you little, just get that little extra dough there kind of cooked through. Alright. But yeah, these things are great. I've been making these for a while now, like a year. And they're really, really nice, especially like on a Saturday or a Sunday. And the bag, you know, it's like I can make some of these, put in the refrigerator, and then just come at a later date. And they do really good in the air fryer too. I don't know if I can adjust this much more. Seems like it doesn't really like to, like I say, it needs a little diffuser. So let's put these into one of these pans here. Oh, Getting some smoke. All right. You know, this Crisco, I've got the Crisco and the regular Crisco butter flavor, and then I have this one. If they would just add some salt to it, it would have a little bit more butter flavor to it. It doesn't really taste that good. All right, so I got 3 of these little kits. They come with a they come with a pot with a lid and a little cup. But they were really cheap on eBay. I got 3 mess kits, and like I say, it's a little frying pan also, which is kind of nice. But they're made in China, but that's okay. On the picture, they look like they were bigger, but it's all right. It's all good. But I definitely need a diffuser. Let's see if I can do this one hand. I don't think so. I'll come back to you in a second. All right, so we got 2 more of these things in here. This dough is pretty sticky. But you know, the thing is, the key is that you have to have enough water in the dough if you want it to rise. It will not rise if you do not put enough water in. And it's got to be warm, but not so hot that it'll kill the yeast. So, you know, there's kind of a fine balance there, but I use like flour. Like I did 3 cups of flour. I did a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, and then I did like 2 teaspoons of yeast. And then I added like at least 2 cups of water. And like I say, it's warmish hot. And then I zipped up the bag and then kneaded it and then put it, and then we went and got pizza. My son and I got it back, and it's like it's ready. It's filled with gas. All right, so let's see what happens here. Well, that did pretty good. Oh, there we go. All right. I want them thin because I want them to cook through. Just imagine what it must have been like in the old days in the West when they were, you know, they were camped out, they're using a wood fire and making all this stuff. It's like, it's harder. You can't even control the heat, really. And then all the moms, man, having to go and cook food for their families, and they just have rudimentary cooking stuff, right? Like this. These ones seem like they're coming out better, but like I say, the other ones were just fine. I know they look a little burnt, but they're just really good. All right. So yeah, tomorrow I got to look at that other lantern. Which lantern was it? It was this one. This is the culprit. I thought first it was a little low on fuel. I added some fuel, but when I hit it with the propane torch, heat up the gas generator. I was hearing gas, or hearing shh coming out, and I adjusted the up and down on the orifice cleaner, or whatever you want to call it, and it worked for a little bit, then it went out. There's something weird going on there. I might even be the pickup inside the fuel tank that is clogged. Something funky is going on there, so we'll figure it out, but not tonight. All right. I'll tell you, I live in earthquake-prone California, the Bay Area, so it's like, you know, I'm really glad that I'm doing this, where I come out here and I kind of cook a lot and do it outside. I've got lanterns and I get in the routine, because if everything goes south and there's no power, none of this stuff, it's like, at least I got a routine. I've got all the camping stuff in here. I've got like 300 gallons of water in a tank. I've got the those things that filter the water. They take everything out. Like I say, I'm not a prepper anymore. I put my faith in Jesus, but with that said, I know that we're due for something here at some point. They're having earthquakes all over the country in diverse places. It says that in the Bible. We're definitely in end times. Most people won't believe it. But if you look at the events going on right now, I mean, it becomes clear, but it is what it is. I can't convince people about that. All I can do is say, hey, some crazy stuff going on. Jesus is coming back. It's kind of up to the Lord to reveal himself and talk to you. All right, so those are good. I'm going to make like 2 more and we're going to call it a day here. Let's see if I can do this, or I'll come back to you in just a moment. I'm not sure. All right, let's see if we can flip this thing around. The dough's getting a little stickier right now.
I made a flower though.
I know. Here, show me your flour. All right, good job. I like that. That's a good one. You can work in a carnival or do birthday parties with that. You have the skills. So these are my last 2, because I'm running out of energy. And all right, so we're gonna let those things go. Yeah. So I got another one of these bottles that came in. It's exactly the same. Where is it? I don't know if I can find it here. Let's see here. I gotta clean up my garage, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, so we got another MSR bottle. Looks like I got 3 of these kits, and like I say, the kits come with, they're nothing fancy, but got a little pot, little cup. All right. Yeah, tomorrow I gotta get to the garage. Project here. I'm doing all stuff, kinds of stuff. And my new compressor I put in one of my Mini Coopers. It's really noisy. So I have another one coming as a replacement, so that was kind of frustrating. I'm gonna have to start working on that. So that's why I got all kinds of tools and stuff kind of spread out. So I was replacing that compressor, charging all the system and all that. All right, I think we're going to call it a day. Anyway, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. We're going to save what's left here. It was very hard to get out, but that's just because I'm tired. I got enough there. We'll save that for maybe Sunday. I'll put it aside. Or tomorrow. We'll see. We got this thing off and let it cool down. It'll burn itself off a little bit there. Alright. One more time here. Got the little residual heat. Get it? Alright, anyway, God bless. You have a wonderful day, evening, and a great weekend, and we will talk to you later. Take care.